Hello internet world, welcome to a new video on the Geek and Noise channel. A little bit of a different video for you today. A smartphone that is very fair. Yep, it's the Fairphone 3, and before I show you this up a little bit closer and talk you through the sort of experience I've had with it, I want to let you know about who supplied this. A full disclosure, as always, this was kindly loaned to me by Vodafone UK, so it's on loan. They haven't asked to see this video before publication, so I'm going to give you my fair, pardon the pun, and honest opinion about the Fairphone 3. It's a Google Android smartphone. I'm not going to be going through all of the specifications. If you want to know the specifications, they're readily available online. There are links down in the video description to where you can buy this from Vodafone, and also some links to where you can buy accessories and bits and pieces for it as well. So, Google Android smartphone. Let's take a look at the box and what else you get inside the box and why this is meant to be a very fair phone. So, this is what the box looks like. We have got various languages on the front saying "Here I am." Now obviously you get the phone inside the box, but I just want to show you how this is presented. So this is the sort of inner box just here. We can get this open. There we go. So the phone was originally sort of presented inside this little piece of paper. We also get a screwdriver. Why on earth, that came out of this slot just here. Sorry, it was just off shot. But why on earth would we get a little tiny screwdriver? Let's just pop that to one side. In the bottom of the box, we also get a quick start guide and health and safety information. Let's take a little quick look in here, just so we know what we're getting. Take a look inside. So we've got quick start. It's going to guide us through getting up and running, putting the battery in. It's a dual SIM phone. Takes micro SD cards to expand the memory. And we've got some health and safety information as well. Now there should also have been in there a USB cable. There should have been a USB cable in there, but alas, this is a review model. There's no USB charging cable, but just to let you know, this does charge via USB-C. So USB-C connection on the bottom. So back to having a look at the phone. So it's a really nice screen. We'll come onto the screwdriver very shortly. But a really nice screen. Not the best viewing angles I've seen on a screen, but it does go nice and bright. Let's just pop the brightness up just to give you an idea of how bright this goes. It does go very, very bright indeed. So really bright screen. Let's just pop that down to midway. Whilst we're on this panel, this is obviously all of the sort of shortcuts here. We go into the main settings and we can see here how the settings is laid out. Let me just pop into display. I just want to turn off, if it's on, the ambient display. It says ambient display there. New notification. I just want to turn that off. So let's delve a little bit deeper into the settings, just so you get to know a little bit more about the phone. So you can see here, definitely two SIM slots on here as well. And here we can see the build number. It's running Google Android version 9. So I think it's the actual set out of the settings is nice and clear based on Android version 9. These are all of the other apps that are pre-installed. You can see here all of the pre-installed apps. I'll show you the photos I took as well. We pop into photos. Not great in low light, but still a nice amount of detail captured. This was less than ideal lighting on this particular photo. Let's move across to this one. Again, quite low light on this one, but still picked out some of the detail there, as you can see. I don't need a reminder on that. And then let's pop across to this one. This was a really nicely lit photo, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Really very, very nice indeed. Absolutely love it. Very, very cool. Now you can see that as I was showing you those, the lighting has been changing. That's because it's responding to the sort of ambient light. I wanted to keep that switched on purely because it's not a smooth change. It's one of the things I've noticed about this phone. It sort of jumps in brightness. The screen gets dimmer and then brighter in various situations, but it jumps. It's not like a smooth change. Now, just to talk to you a little bit about the camera is very good. Let's just pop the camera on here. You can see how the screen looks and the layout of the camera. So the camera, oh, you can see my other camera set up there as well. So it's a nice camera app, but it is quite slow to focus. But the actual results are good. So if you're going to take something like action photos, photos of your kids, it's not the fastest of cameras. But as I mentioned before, for everything else, it's really very good. Video footage is good as well. It's a good result overall, but you might miss out on some action if you're taking photo. You can see there, it's reasonably fast. It's probably locked onto focus. A little bit of a delay there, as you saw. So you can see there is some delay there, but the actual results are fairly good. Overall, the screen quality, let's just pop that brightness down again. The screen quality, I think, is extremely good as well. And the actual build quality of the phone, I'm really impressed with. And now I want to show you why this is called the Fairphone, because it's to do with the manufacturer of the phone and the fact that you can sort of swap things out on the phone if you feel the need to. So let's just turn this screen off temporarily. It has got this sort of band that goes all the way around the phone. That's supplied inside the box. So let's just remove that. It's a very tight fit. There we go. So you can see the actual design of the phone a little bit more now. So it's quite a sort of blocky phone. Square edges. We've got the texture there on the power button, volume up and down. USB-C on the bottom there, and then round on this side completely clear, and then round on this side we've just got the 3.5mm audio jack. On the back we've got fingerprint sensor, which is pretty fast. We've also got the camera and the dual LED flash. And then it says here, change is in your hands. So what you can actually do with this, and this is quite a rarity nowadays, is you can remove the back like so, and you can of course remove the battery. So if you want to, you can remove the battery, change it for a new one. But where this takes things one step further is that you can, with this little tiny screwdriver, I'm not going to do it in this video to make it too long, but you can remove these screws and remove individual components. So for example, you could remove the camera module, you could remove this module here, you could maybe remove something that would make it a little bit faster. All of these extra bits that you can do to actually improve the phone. Or if indeed it goes wrong, you can of course replace the part that needs replacing, basically. So all of these modules come out separately. It's just a nice way of putting things together, and it really is a nice change up in the smartphone industry. I do like the idea of this. Only time will tell as to whether these other components are easily swapped out. It certainly makes repairing the phone a lot easier. I don't think we're going to see upgrade modules though in the future. I think it's just to make it very repairable or easy to repair. I have to remove the battery here, just so you can see we've got a micro SD card slot just here, and then 2 SIM card trays as well. One of them is already occupied by the Vodafone SIM, and there's another one there waiting to be occupied with another SIM card. Let's pop the battery back in, and we'll pop the back cover back on. So it all fits together very nicely, and once it's on you can still see this is sort of semi-translucent, so you can still see through that back panel. I like that a lot. I think it's a very nice design. Let's talk a little bit about performance. We're going to start this phone back up again, and then I'll take a look inside the live chat. So we've set this starting up, and see there. Let's have a look inside the live chat. We've got Amir Bilal. Good morning to you. Thanks for tuning in live, Amir. SP Mills. Hi Dave, joining from India, studying at University of Glasgow. That is awesome. Brilliant. Oh, 2007 you were in Glasgow. Also, that is really good. We've also got Sabir. I always wondered, how do you wake up this early? My body clock, I wake up every morning at around about 6:45 AM or thereabouts. And also Golden Solution in the live chat. Thank you very much for tuning in live. So let's just wake this up. It's pretty fast to start up. It's got a good turn of speed. I think it's very responsive to my touch. As I mentioned before, the viewing angles on the screen not the best, and the jump in brightness not the best, but overall a very good screen quality. Build quality is very good, and the battery life is very good as well. Easily get you through a whole day between charges. I think if you're looking for something a little bit different, oh, didn't clip that on properly. Let's just do that. That will bug me otherwise. There we go, that's better. I think if you're looking for something that's a little bit different, a little bit sort of better because you can repair it easily, and also something that's very reasonably priced for the specifications and the performance, then this is well worth checking out. It's available on contract from Vodafone, and I think it's a really nice phone. I think it's a decent phone. To be honest, and I'm always honest in my videos, I don't think it's anything to get mega excited about, but if you want a rock solid performer and something you can maybe get a spare battery for so you haven't got to worry about charging it, good fingerprint reader, nice and fast fingerprint reader, I think is a nice design as well, then this is well worth considering. This is the Fairphone 3. Oh, let me just show you that a bit closer. Fairphone 3, really good quality screen, as you can see, nice and sharp. It's a really good choice. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. If you've got any questions about this phone, then please do pop them in the comment section below. And if you do one more thing for me today, if you're not already subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on my future videos. I'll be doing another video very shortly, in fact in about sort of 5-10 minutes time, so please do stick around for that, and I'll see you all again in another video very, very soon.